Hi everyone, I have a quick video for you today. I want to show you how to do the 3-needle bind off. Usually you would use this on the top of the shoulders of a sweater, and I've learned this in my barkington sweater. What it means is that you keep your stitches from the back you keep them live on needles or on scrap yarn, and then when you finish the front you put them against each other like so, and then you bind them off both at the same time and seam them, so you won't have to stitch these two together using the mattress stitch or whatever other stitch you would use. So in order to do this, I've done here two little samples of stockinette. You need to line your two pieces with the stockinette facing each other, because that's the front of your work. So right side rows, right side work against each other like this, and then obviously you need your third needle, and you don't want to cut the yarn yet, because you're going to use this yarn to bind off and stitch them together at the same time. So what you want to do is line your needles together like this, and then you want to go through the first stitch on your front needle like this, and then the first stitch of your back needle, and then we're going to knit them together. It's a bit harder than it looks, I have to say. Through the first one, through the second one, and take them both off the needle. Then we're going to do again the same thing through the first stitch, through the first needle, through the second needle. So you can see the second time is easier, and then we bind them off, and then you take one of your needle tips, either the front or the back, and we're gonna slip that stitch over the second one, and that's it. Let me show you again. So we're going through the front needle, through the second needle, bring the yarn through both of them, take off, and then one of your needle tips. I think it's easier with the back one, but I wanted to show you the front one as well. And then we slip that stitch over. Let's do it again. Front, back, pull through, and slip the stitch over again. And I want to do a few of them so you can see what it looks like on the right side. It leaves a ridge on the inside of your work. That's why we need to do it on the wrong side. And I think that's why it wouldn't work instead of a Kitchener stitch on socks, because it leaves a ridge at the toe, and you don't want that because it's a bit uncomfortable. Obviously, if you're doing just around the house little chunky boots, then it should be all right. But this, I think, it's mostly used for the tops of the sweater. And I've done this in two different colors, so you can see the stitches better. But obviously, when you're doing on a sweater, you would have the same color, unless you do a block, color block sweater, which is quite cool, I have to say. Okay, this is the last one, I think. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on the inside, and I'm sure that if you're doing this in wool, it will block out nicely, and you can't really feel to the touch that bulk. And this is what it looks on the inside. So obviously, when you have the same colors, it will line up nicely. As you can see here, stitches they line up okay. It looks pretty. I mean, I think it looks better than if you seam it, because you take stitch by stitch and they kind of line up. But this is it, yeah. I really hope you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!